Hi guys, it's V and welcome to my channel. So we're back in my room because I have to do a quick little update of the week because I have a vlog filmed, but it's spoilers, everything spoilers because that's who I am. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. There was a woman in my friend group called Nena. I By this point you have heard of her too many times. The thing is that she gifted me, okay, books 1, 2, and 3 in the Windy City series. And I figured, okay, then now I don't have any kind of excuse not to read it. Okay, the thing is, let's talk about Mile High. This is a story about Stevie. Okay, she's a flight attendant and he's a hockey player, Xanders. These two, I swear to fucking God. Okay, it's kind of forbidden that they are together because she works at the flight company kind of thing where it's like doing the whole season for the hockey team that Xander plays at. By the way, everything happens in Chicago. Yeah. The thing is that, well, they kind of have a one night stand, and you can call her this man obsessed. Okay, he was just something else. The mouth of this man, everything about this man. I don't care if you hate this man. In my books, he's perfect. He's fucking perfect. By the way, I'm not gonna rank this man. I refuse. I cannot, for the life of me, decide which one is better. Okay, but this man, I just love him. I just love him. You can see how tough this book is. Okay, probably not my most tough book in this series. I don't know, because I only own the first 3, and my birthday is coming next month, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid because I don't have space, as you can see. And yeah, that's everything I can say. Okay, but my friends, they don't listen to me when I say don't buy me more books. They're like, we will do whatever the fuck we want. That's everything. Whatever. 5 stars. 5 fucking stars. The banter, everything, like everything about these two screamed like, I want this. I just want this. And I don't want to actually tell you much more about it because 1, next week you will have a spoiler kind of blog, and 2, because I don't trust myself to tell you what is going on, because I will spoil the hell out of it, because I have read all the books, so I know what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Are they my favorite couple? No, but everyone is like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, his life story is a little bit complicated because the family thing is kind of weird, and yeah, her story with her family is kind of complicated. Let's just leave it at that, okay? I don't want to spoil you anything or tell you tropes, because I think at this point people have done the tropes thing bigger thing that it is, and I don't read a book because it has a trope. Okay, I don't even look at the synopsis, so no, okay, no. Okay, book 2. Stevie has a twin. Not a twin. Is it a twin? Am I making that up? I think he's a twin. Oh God, Stevie has a brother, and the brother is Ryan Shea. This man. This fucking man. Okay, he is a big deal in the basketball scene, okay? He's Ryan motherfucking Shea. Let me tell you what I know about sports. Nothing. Go sports. I'm learning, okay? I had hockey, I had basketball, I had baseball, I had everything. I was learning, okay? I was learning sports. Did I understand anything? No, I didn't. I just don't know. It was like, oh, goal. Is that even a thing? No. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, he's Ryan Shea. And turns out that this man is as private as they come. Okay, this man doesn't leave his house. Is that me? Probably. I swear to God. Yeah. This man lived with Stevie. The thing is that Stevie, of course, is gonna move, and there's a place, and he wants actually to live alone, but at the same time, Stevie asked him a favor. Can you take Indy, one of my best friends from the flying kind of thing, to live with you, because her parents are no longer in Chicago, whatever. And he was like, hell no. But then he was like, okay, I will do it for my sister. It's fine, okay? Because if this man has one priority, it is Stevie, okay? I just love that. I love when brothers behave as fucking brothers. Thank you. But yeah, the thing is that I don't want to spoil anything. I have to think really hard not to tell you like everything about them, okay? The thing is that Indy, she left a really long relationship with her ex, which is, he's a piece of shit, by the way. Just don't. Okay, he cheated on her. And now she's the bad guy because she didn't forgive him. Okay, whatever. I just don't want to talk about that. But this man, okay, even though he doesn't want anyone in his space, okay, he's very particular about his things. He bought her a bed, a whole ass bed, everything. In the room, she had nothing. He bought everything. He bought a coffee machine, even though he doesn't even do a thing just for her. Everything he did was for her. And I'm just obsessed. Because this man has trust issues, okay? Because, the thing is that he's a really big deal in the basketball scene. So the thing is that if he does something, everyone's gonna know. Everyone's gonna talk about that and things like that. So it's difficult, okay? But the way these two work together, the way these two, they have to fake date, by the way, because he's the captain of the Devils. That's a basketball thingy team, whatever the fuck that is. Okay, I don't understand sports. Okay, it's fine. It is he's the captain, okay, and the owner of the team, he doesn't really trust that decision, whatever, and he has to prove himself because this man kind of thinks that Brian is kind of robot, which fair enough, to be honest, fair enough, okay, fair enough. But he said like, oh, but I have a girlfriend. And he was like, oh yeah, let me introduce that to you. Indy, my GM, Indy. They had to fake date. And he is so fucking sweet about it, because at the same time he's like, I don't want you to actually give up your anonymous status and become this big thing. But she doesn't have a problem with attention, which I can't relate. I cannot relate with this woman. Again, I don't want to be in this toilet ever again in my life. I've never been, but you know what I mean. The thing is that this man, there's a point where lines blur, and oh, if they blur, I don't want to talk about it. 5 stars, 5 fucking stars. But then this man has a best friend. His name is Kai Rhodes. He's a single dad. He's a fucking single dad. You know at this point what single dads do to me. Okay, this man. The way I love this man, you don't even know. You don't even know. Okay, here's the thing. We went to baseball. He's a really good baseball player, which don't ask me anything about baseball, okay? The only thing is that football, catch it. Okay? Don't ever ask me anything again, because I don't know. I don't know how that works. This man has a child. He's 18 months. 14? I think it's 14 months. Yeah, probably. He needs a babysitter, because this man has a history. This man, he hires a nanny, okay? And 5 minutes later, he's like, you're done. You can go. Not one lasted more than a fucking week. I'm telling you that much. Because at the same time, this one, you know, he doesn't want to miss anything about his kids, so he wants to be so fucking present, and that's so fucking sweet. But the thing is that, parallel to all of this, his coach has a daughter, 25-year-old, that she just quit her job because she's fed up. She was like, I'm gonna take 2 months off. I'm gonna be with my dad, and we'll see. And her dad was like, can we help each other? Like, can you help my team mate, whatever the fuck that is, the baseball player that works in my team, so I can be a little bit, relaxed. And she was like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. Kai is so fucking difficult to deal with, which, in what fair? It's your kid, it's fine, it's okay. But the way Max is not comfortable with women, never, because his mom abandoned him, kinda. It was like at 6 months old, she gave Max a guy, like, you deal with this, I don't want to be a mom, which fair, but at the same time, you had the baby, you could have terminated that before. But whatever, I'm not gonna judge anyone. This kid, baby, whatever, is so comfortable with Willa Miller. What? I'm so sorry. For a second, I thought about Kate and Willa. I'm so sorry. Wrong series, by the way. He's so comfortable with Miller, and she's so fucking sweet to him. Like, she's perfect, and he's perfect, and everything just... And everyone's like, you should fuck her. And he's like, hell no, I'm not gonna do that. Not that he didn't want to, by the way, but yeah, chef's kiss. 5 fucking stars. The way I love this man. But then this man has a younger brother, and his name is Isaiah Rhodes, and we go to play along. Again, The thing is, Isaiah has been in love with Kennedy. The team's you know what I mean? The ones that give massages. I don't know the term in English, okay? Physiotherapist? I don't know, okay? Whatever the fuck that is, okay? I'm learning. But just have some grace, okay? The thing is, he's been obsessed with her for 3 years. Okay, the day he met her, he was like, she's gonna be with me. The thing is that she's wearing a ring on her finger, sorry. And he was like, damn, what do I do now? But then she happened, and in some way, she took off the ring because the engagement ended. And he was like, oh boy, this is my chance. Mind you, this man was the fucking playboy, okay? But the day he saw that she wasn't wearing the ring, he was like, I'm committed. I'm gonna do everything in my fucking power to get that woman. And all he did. Backfired, by the way, because she never thought that he was actually serious about it, and she has trauma, okay? In her shoes, same, I wouldn't trust anyone in my life. The thing is that they got drunk. She was at a bachelorette party because, newsflash, her fiance is now her sister's fiance. Oh, amazing. Motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't want to talk about that, okay? And like kind of revenge. They were drunk. She was drunk, he wasn't. And they were in Vegas because they met there kind of coincidentally and they got married. They got fucking married in Vegas. What can I tell you? At this point, hey, fair. I would have married Isaiah Rhodes on the spot. Okay? On the fucking spot. I would say yes to everything that you ever tell me in life. Yes, everything. The thing is that they were like, okay, we will divorce. It's fine because the morning after it was like, oh God, we did that. It's okay, fine. And they were like, okay, we will divorce. The thing is that the team finds out and they could not have any kind of relationship. So it was like, okay, but casual relationships are not accepted. And he was like, but does this seem casual to you? We married. And they have to stay married. Yeah, she has like a contract coming up. And she has to stay married to him till the day she goes. And tell me, the thing that this man, she was like, okay, we will be married for 6 months until I go. And he was like, I have 6 months to make this woman fall in love with me. Which, fair. Okay, fair. But 2 different approaches. It was like, oh, I have 6 months to make her fall in love with me. Oh, I have 6 months until I go and I can divorce this man. It was fucking funny. It was so fucking funny. But, you know, all the fake dating, fake marriages thing, just there's a moment it turns too real to say, is this fake? And the way Isaiah goes above and beyond for Kennedy. Oh God. He's even jealous of other people calling her Kenny because that's his nickname for her. What do you want me to do? How am I supposed to decide between these men? I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm human. I'm just a girl. I'm not gonna decide about different levels of perfection. And then we move to Rio de Luca. I'm gonna tell you something. by the way, Play Along was 5 stars. Duh. But the thing is, I cried at book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, but book 5, rewind it back. There was a point that Adriana was like, "Are you ovulating?" Because I think you're crying too much. You're crying too much. You're actually crying too much. This is kind of. Are you okay? Mind you, I said like I wasn't ovulating, and then I checked my calendar and I was like, oh damn, I am ovulating. So she knows me better than I do. I'm telling you that much. But the way I pulled my eyes out of that book, because it was the end and I wasn't ready to leave Chicago. And okay, the thing is that Rio is thinking about leaving Chicago and going to play for Boston because it's his hometown and it has been his dream since he was a child. Okay. The thing is that he wants to renovate his home, and Indy is dealing with the whole thing, okay? And when he met the person that had to do the redesign and everything, he was like, oh, fuck no. He saw Hallie. Hallie was his ex-girlfriend. And they had history. Oh boy. The way they loved each other when they were 17. The way, oh, fuck me. They went 6 years without the other person. And the only person that they thought about was the other one. Even though they were missing parts of the story, they couldn't do anything because the whole series you see Rio telling like, oh, do you want to go out with me, like being this kind of player, but he never did anything. You assumed he did, but he didn't. Okay, he has not been with a woman in 6 years. Mind you, he has gone on dates but never passed for the first date because the only thing that man was doing was comparing all of them to Hallie because he was fucking in love with her. 6 years, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna cry right now. Hell no. Yeah, he was comparing them to her because she's the only woman he's ever loved. And fuck me. They had a plan. They had everything. She is the reason he never quit hockey. And they woke up and never talked about each other again. Because you never hear Rio talking about anything related to Hallie ever in the first 4 books. But then you get to his book, and I was bawling my eyes out the whole time. I was like, I cannot do this. There's no way I can do this. Oh, hell no. But yeah, 5 fucking stars. What can I tell you? Yeah, by the way, they're neighbors. Funny thing. And you get introduced to a new city, a new set of characters that you know the next series is gonna be about, but there's a book coming out April, March, May 2026. It's about Monty, Miller's dad, and the new thing in the baseball team. I'm not saying anything, but those two. I'm looking forward to that because I'm not ready to leave this city. I'm so sorry. I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. It's been I swear it was the best time of my life and at the same time the worst. I swear I was actually telling Adriana, I'm having the worst time of my life. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't stop crying. You'll see that next week. It's so fucking funny, I swear. I'm so fucking funny when I want to. So fucking funny. And then, the second I finished reading the book, okay, not the second, but an hour after, then I was like, can we read together? The Hollow Boys. By the way, this video is sponsored by Nana because she has bought me all the books. Bitch, stop, please stop. It's enough. We read The Hollow Boys. I have not tapped it, okay? I read it on my Kindle. I always read on my Kindle. I don't read physical books. They're trophies. It's okay. If you do your thing. Don't mind me. I think I'm gonna die when I finish this series as well. Because I don't want to. The thing is, why do I do this to myself? Well, I'm gonna blame Nana for this. And for this one, if she didn't gifted me this, I wouldn't be here. And now, okay, here's the thing. How do I explain this book without telling you everything that's going on in this book? Tough shit, to be honest. This is the story about a group of friends, okay? Rook, Thatcher, Silas, and Alistair. The main character in this book is Alistair. They're a group of friends, and they have another friend, okay, called Rosie. But that friend is no longer in this world. There's people that said she did, but it doesn't really make much sense. So they're looking for revenge because they know that there's some truth that's gonna be uncovered, because that's not the whole thing. So they are out for revenge, and I'm telling you, okay. Rook Van Doren is the son of a district attorney. He's the most approachable of the four. You think his boy next door features would make him the sweet one, but the much is there for a reason. He's an arsonist. Then, Thatcher Pearson, death manifested in one perfectly made human, capable of choking with his bare hands and not feeling anything in his cold, dark heart. He is incapable of feeling anything, which is why it's believed the apple didn't fall far from the tree. His father was Ponderosa Springs' one and only serial unaliver. Silas Hawthorne, heir to a technology empire, diagnosed with schizophrenia when he was 12. Of course, his parents tried to cover it up, but there is nothing that stays quiet in Ponderosa Springs. Not forever, anyway. He never used to talk much, but now, since Rosemary, he's practically mute because he was Rosemary's boyfriend. And, here's the thing. And Alistair Caldwell, they never say it out loud, but everyone knows he's the one calling the shots. His family owns half the town. One of his great-grandparents founded Ponderosa Springs. He fights at the graveyard every weekend, and he's never lost. I doubt anyone has ever laid a hand on him. And they go to the Hollow Heights. It's kind of on a university to rich people, but the thing is that all four of them fit in there, but Briar, the FMC, does not. She does not fit in here. Why? Oh, she's the daughter of a thief, and she's a thief herself. And the thing is that Alistair is kind of obsessed with her. Why? Because he calls his bullshit. She calls his bullshit. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. It's fine. He it happens. Okay, it happens. Everything happens. And he was like, oh, I want that one. I want the defiant one, and I want her for myself. Oh, I tell her white, and she does black, my kind of woman. That's his state of mind. By the way, when I started reading this book, Yana asked me, what do you think about him? And I was like, oh, he's mentally ill. He's mentally ill, but my type, honestly. And she was like, all of them are mentally ill. And I was like, say less, bitch. Say less. So yeah, this was the last book I read this week. 5 fucking stars. I'm telling you that much. Because this woman, Briar, should have stayed on her lane and not ask about the whole Rosemary thing and what they are uncovering and whatever, because they are criminals. I'm sorry. These 4 boys are criminals, and it's okay. It's okay. We love them like that, okay? We love them like that. It's fine. But yeah, next book is Rook Van Doren's book. And I have Yana looking at me like this, waiting for updates on her husband. And fair, I will. I swear I will. Okay, I will update you the day I read them, and it's gonna be today, okay? But it's okay. It's okay, because I've been watching a lot of, not TV, but series. The thing is, I was with my friend Noelia the other day. She was like, you have to watch Paquita Salas. And I was like, no. Okay, Spanish series are not my thing, okay? I can watch 1 episode or 2, and then I'm like, oh, I think I'm done, okay? But it's on Netflix, okay? But I don't recommend it to anyone that doesn't speak Spanish, because I don't know how that would actually function in English, to be honest. But the actor, because it's not a woman, the one that's playing the character, it's a man. He's so fucking good, and they're so iconic. All the fucking characters, and I just love it. Did I watch 2 seasons? Yes. Does it have 3? Yes. Am I going to be done this week? Probably with Paquita Salas, probably. It's okay. Okay, I'm easily influenced. Okay, you tell me you are gonna like this, I go blind, bitch. I will go blind. Okay, it's fine. I'm having time of my life, but yeah, if you don't speak Spanish, don't watch it, because it screams Spain. It just screams Spain. I'll be like, yeah, if one series is gonna represent us, it should be Paquita Salas. It's fine. We're fine. We love that. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.